Hey everybody, and welcome back to another WARNO video. Our Armored Fury campaign. Today we're going to be starting up in the north in our turn 2. It is our turn to attack, so the latter half of the turn. We're going to be going after this Resvedka battalion. We're going to try and get rid of them right away. Looks like this group has a few T-80s. Looks like about 5 of them. 5 T-80s alongside a bunch of infantry units and some BRMs, so shouldn't be too difficult for us, hopefully, here. Now this, I believe we are using the 2nd Royal Tank Regiment. Yep, looks like it. So I'm debating how I want to come at this. I'm thinking maybe we go Alpha Charlie Bravo. We just hop over slowly. Kind of attack it sideways. Or maybe Charlie and Alpha first. Get some good positions up in these woods, you know, hold those shooting lanes. So let's get our 2 command units up and going. And we'll throw you there. And we'll throw this Sultan in these woods. And then we're going to grab our ferrets. We'll deploy one here. And we'll deploy another in the woods over here. I'll also deploy a Scorpion tank right over here. Okay, and we will throw some strikers down as well. So throw a striker there, striker there, striker there, and we'll even throw one on this left flank to kind of just give that ferret some help. Okay, and now we're going to go with the big boys here. Let's get our Challenger MK3s up. These guys will be the front of our assault here. So we're going to move them up here. Move these 2 Challengers here. These 2 will come up here for now. Oops. Make sure they get in the woods. And we're actually... Okay, that should be good there. We'll deploy one more down here with this group. And move them all the way up there. Okay, sweet. Let's kick it off. Everybody should have their orders, so they should be moving. Here's the Challenger MK3, the first appearance of this type of Challenger yet. Should be, it looks like the same gun, but definitely more than likely carrying some better armor than the MK2 variant. Looks like we have an OSA anti-aircraft battery in the open out here. Interesting. Start. We're going to call another Challenger here. Let's just make sure all of these guys are able to get in the woods here. Just need to be careful of enemy BMPs and those tanks. Let's space these guys out just a little bit. The striker over here. Okay, striker. Looks like we have some recon infantry out there now. As well as a UAZ. There he goes. Looks like we have a T-80, our first sighting of one back there. Need to be wary of him. Where's he going? If he takes a left, this will be interesting. Looks like he's going to keep on moving. Let's get some infantry up here. Change it up just a little bit. Let's get some rifles. Maybe throw them in the woods up here. We can only get 2 squads for now, but that's fine. Striker launching on this KPV. UAZ KPV. Missile is on target and smoked him. Down over here, looks like we have a BMP in the open. We're going to stun him. Missile misses. Second one on the way now. He's getting ready to return fire. But he is a goner. T-80, and another BMP over here. We're going to take a hit there, but take out that BMP right back. Striker now engaging that BMP too. And missile tracking. And we're going to stun him only, of course. Looks like we are struggling to get solid hits on these guys for whatever reason. Striker takes out that BMP, engaging this the second BMP now. Rozvedka looks like they're getting close to our infantry units out here, so need to be weary of that. Do not need to be losing anybody. With the ferrets, M19 is going to help chew right through them and knock them out of the fight. T-80B just sitting here. I am tempted to creep up a little bit and try and get a kill shot on him. Another T-80 back there, it looks like. Striker. Oh, this is not good. We need to run this way very quickly. Looks like we do indeed have some hostile activity on this side of our map. Let's get a recon squad up here to prevent this from happening in the future. Okay. Our challengers are taking hits, but they are dishing it back out. Engine destroying that T-80, and there he goes. He does manage to get one more good solid hit on our challenger there. Okay, so we got to be weary of these sides. They are trying to send units around at us. Alright, let's get our infantry unloaded up here. And pull this striker back now. So that is one T-80 down. Or did we get this one as well? There's two T-80s. Unless we didn't get him. Doesn't look like we got that second T-80 maybe. He must have managed to get away before our missile could hit him. Did just have contact on the road there. Call up another scout infantry team. Okay, there goes... Oh, they are really sending some units out here now. Let's get some supply trucks up here just for the future. We lose our ferret, unfortunately. Striker attempting to kill his BRM. I don't know why he is so inaccurate, but we are failing to kill their units in a timely manner. Okay, FE-432s have dropped off their payload. We're going to move up a challenger over here. And let's move this challenger back over here. Striker and the scouts over here have deployed. Should be an easy kill here for the challengers. There we go. Take out a transport. Here we go. We have a T-80 out here now, engaging one of our challengers. He's going to take two solid hits from our guns. Unsure why we are struggling to get shots off in some of these positions. But for some reason we are. So yeah, we're out of ammo on him. We're going to need a unit up there to resupply him. Sultans are chilling back here right now. They're at 25 minutes of victory with 44 points. We have no reason to be too aggressive until we destroy those tanks. So we've got two down now. We're just kind of taking out their recon right now. That's the way it looks. Waiting for our infantry recon units to get up here and give us some help. Another BTR-80 out there, as well as our Bedfords are arriving. They will resupply our units up there. Let's unload here. Okay. Move our striker over. What else do we got back here? Just the ferret sitting back there. We're trying to get these infantry units onto this side. Let's move our rifles across this tree line here. Looks like another BMP-2. He just survived through Two direct shots there, it looks like. Enemy T-80 over there. Our challengers are pelting that infantry unit out there. Both these two missed their opening shots. I think we need to pull off here. Move our scouts up right here. Get a better visual on these targets in the woods. Have our challengers move up and engage this guy. One of our challengers can take a direct hit, but we have 3 of them moving up now. Should get a good shot on this guy. Looks like he turned his armor to face forward on us. Cannon's now in range. 1 hit, 2 hits. 3rd hit probably would have been the end of him. There we go. Enemy tank destroyed. Okay, and let's retreat these guys into the woods here. That looks like another enemy OSA. There's the OSA now. Oh, and there we go. Great job there. Great engagement. Let's get our Bedfords up here ASAP now. Continue to pump out these challengers. We're down to 33, so we're closing in on the score needed. We're going to need to pull back our swing fire, I believe. Get him some more ammo. Drop these scouts off. That BMP did not stand a chance there. He does get a missile off. And gets a hit, oddly enough, after being gone. Call up another challenger. Keep pumping these guys out. And getting them up to this front line. Bedford's over here. We can bring them over and resupply them. Let's get those scouts in that building. Still no contact in this more southern region. So, we've now destroyed, I believe that was 3 T-80s. I believe I said they had 5 when we looked. So we are slowly making an impact. Another BRDM over here, not too big of a threat. Move these infantry up more. Yeah, let's pull these guys back as well. BRDM, it looks like he is attempting to flank us. Bedfords are now getting these guys fixed up. Try and flank these infantry around the visibility of that recon unit. We're going to try and get a rocket shot on them. We'll move up our 2 challengers here. Rifles are being engaged by a BRDM, but our challengers should be able to help them out here in a second. There goes the BRDM and the UAZ. BRDM destroyed over there. Let's get these two let's get one of the Bedfords only. Move them up into these woods. We will heal up the infantry in there. Striker engaging a BRM-1K over here. And we missed just barely again. Okay, so we're able to snipe this road pretty efficiently, so as long as we keep hitting them over there, we should be okay. We'll spend these next points on some more rifle infantry. Get them up here. We're down to 27 points, 18 minutes of victory, so any second now we will work on getting full control of these two zones. Get this Bedford. Let's resupply those tanks there. Okay, good job. Looking good, looking good. Infantry are getting healed up now. Once they're fully healed, we'll move them across to just get this Challenger back to full health since we have the time. Alright, we have signs of enemy BTRs over here now. Let's move our striker up over here as well as this one Challenger. Just got to be careful for those last few tanks. That is going to be the only real thing that can give us significant losses outside of getting too close to these infantry, obviously. We have some recon Spetsnaz out there. Challenger getting ready to get just BTR. There he goes. He tried to pop smoke. Obviously did not go too well for him. Just out of range of the striker is their infantry unit. Our Challenger should almost be able to engage this guy. Looks like they may have pulled out their command unit as this zone is falling rapidly. There goes I don't know what that was, but moving more units in that area again. Good lord, we're barely out of range of whatever is out there. Okay, so we've taken one zone apparently. It looks like they may have pushed out and away. Rifles are coming up now. BTRs are crossing through in the open. So we've almost all of Ajax deployed. We're going to deploy a Challenger down over here for now. Figure out what to do when he arrives. Alright, they have a bunch of vehicles crawling around right now over here. Let's maybe try and get these rifles up over here and knock out this village. Get it over with. Okay, let's try and get these guys up here. Unload the infantry. What we got over here? Another BRDM. Let's see if the striker can maybe... I think if we move him just right, he should be able to get a shot off. BTR camping away in the woods over here. Our missile should be able to quickly take care of him. Call up a Challenger recon. He pops smoke. Okay, let's drop our infantry out. Pull these FV-432s away. Let me BRDM back out here. It looks like he is using the earlier cutoff road, trying to get away from our tanks. BTR-80K destroyed, it looks like. Command unit. That's good for down here. Tanks are engaging more infantry units over here. Not sure what our striker here is doing, but that is not ideal. Just totally exposed ourselves to the enemy and almost lost our lives because of it. Get the Bedford up here, help him out. Challengers, though, are now rolling up, opposing their will. Rifles should take out that UAZ quite easily here. Here we go. Get them to flank around. Okay, we now have control of 3 of the zones. Looks like they're just going to throw in vehicles at us right now again. Just took a missile shot from something in the woods up there. We will send these guys up. Let's try and get a visual on them. These woods are a little bit scary. BMP-2, it looks like they bail out the crew. There goes him. We'll pull everybody back for now for resupply. Scouts are under attack by some Spetsnaz in the woods here. Need to break contact with them, please. We might lose the scouts. I'm not too sure if they will be able to make it through that attack. It's like they barely get away. Rifles are taking fire now. We dispatch that enemy unit. Another enemy unit destroyed. Tanks are going to be able to engage now right over here. Spetsnaz down to, and they are gone. Okay, so 2 zones that should be totally secured for us now. Solve this group as well. Let's get him up here to resupply these 2. Move up the recon, move up the challengers. Okay, we have 2 really good footholds. We can call up some assault pioneers now. Starting to run out of infantry to really use. We also have some RMP that we will call up. Not the best infantry units, but I mean we are starting to run out of infantry. Let's get this Bedford out of here. pull him back automatically like that. Our rifles are up here. Probably move them along this road, just have them camp that sector. And let's advance along this way. We're going to wait for some of these infantry units to get up here. They will help us assault into the woods over here. Let's get these scouts out a little bit. Let's move them out over here. FE-432s. We can sell this guy off. He should be fine to make a little run home now. Looks like we do have contact with BRDM. Like he just barely has visual on our units. See if we can get a rocket shot. It's a little risky as the infantry are being eaten up right now. Right, there goes that group. We're going to pull this group of rifles away. Get a Bedford up here ASAP. And we'll get some send them some hard armor as well. Just there's Vedka. Get chewed apart. We need to kill one unit now. Let's see if we can figure out where he is at. Our infantry over here have now deployed as well. Let's pull them back. Assault Pioneers, move up. We're going to move into these buildings. Hopefully we can find something in there that needs to be taken out. Move up our ferret and our striker over here now. And that should just about wrap the battle up. All we got to do is find one enemy unit. Put them on a seize. Just trust them to move in there and take out anything they find. We have a unit of Resvedka. Our challengers rip into them, and they are gone. Didn't stand a chance there. So we lost one unit, and that was the, what was that? That was the ferret that we lost right at the beginning. So that group hopefully should be gone. I mean, they lost like all their armor. Now down here, we can look into remove our Staffordshire down this way. And we're going to look into engaging this group here. I don't know what they'll bring, but a pretty decent map. I don't know if they'll bring aircraft or not, so that's a little bit what I'm worried about. They have quite a few tanks in this group. TDBVs, which do pack a punch. But we do have air support, or AA, so that should hopefully hold off the enemy aircraft. We're going to call on our own planes, I think. I don't know, I feel like they could really help us this battle. Doesn't look like they brought anything, so hopefully it's a... Hopefully we can take advantage of that. Okay, so 55 points. We have the Royal Scots, the 1st Staffordshire, and the number 1620 Squadron. Call in a high explosive and 2 clusters. And we are going to go Sultan. Kind of throw out whatever units we can right now. Let's get a striker over here. guard that side. Get a scout unit. Down in there. Maybe we can buy one more Challenger. We'll throw them over here. They already have. They got the 2. Okay. Could look at buying some infantry. We do have some pretty good Milan 2 units that we could put to use. Or we have some Schmittars. And also some armed rifles. What to use, what to use. Let's throw down a unit of Milan in this. We'll send them up to that town to hold. I feel like they could have a decent position to shoot from in here. So we could also send them down here to watch our side, which I think I might actually like a little bit better. Throw them right up there. Let's throw you in there. Hopefully we don't lose them. We'll be a little hairy with them out there on their own. Throw them a Spartan scout as well. Actually, we'll put the scout in there as well. Alright, and then these guys will have the Challengers. They need to move up here. Striker. Deploy one here. And we'll deploy the other one in the woods along with them. Sultan will be taking up the back, and then these guys are all going to make a mad blitz for the tree line there. Here we go. Okay, so I want to make sure that our tanks get into ample positions to fire here. Now, obviously, we're just kind of hoping that they don't overload this middle area, as it's going to be a slight gap in our defense for now. Let's pull back to Spartan. Scouts will be good up there on their own. Let's call up one of our clusters now. Let's get him on standby. Is secured a 1 command zone. Okay, first contact with the T-80BV. Whew. That T-80 just got detonated. Let's get him out of there. He took a bad hit there. We have something in the town there. Here we go, more T-80s on the way. Good hit there on them. Secondary T-80s are now looking to engage our tanks here. Multiple missiles coming in right now. Let's just drop right here. We got to drop on these guys. Engage, engage, engage. A lot of missiles coming in right now. We're getting pretty lucky that they're misses. Missiles incoming. We do have AA somewhere down there as they are shooting up at our tanks, or our planes, sorry. Oh, there we go. Big explosion there. So we're kind of split right now in holding this position. Looks like we do have more enemies moving up on this side right now. Let's call up more jets. I wish we had a... Let's see, where's that Spartan? Oh, come on, give me the Spartan. We're going to send him, try and sneak him out over here. And we're also going to get a Bedford up here. Need to try and get to those guys. Set them up with a resupply. Let's work on getting a strike on these BMPs down here. If we're lucky, maybe we can hit right here. It will probably be past that by then. Maybe aim like right there. Bombs away. Let's see if we get anything. Must have landed right in front of them, unfortunately. Move our challengers back this way for now. Maybe we need to start trying to get some infantry units into this town. If they're going to be pumping infantry, and our scouts are kind of out on a limb right now. They're kind of out in their lonesome. So, try and get some units out there to help them out. And let's pull our own scout up as well over here. Some better visuals. Motostrelki out here in the open. And I'm going to deploy another group of scouts into the woods here. Actually, we'll just throw a ferret since he's right there. And our FV-510, where are these? FV-510? Yeah, FV-510 warriors are rolling up. They do have a little bit of an autocannon, so they can mince up enemy infantry as they appear. They're down to 33 points, so we are doing good work right now. Trying to see what else we should possibly look into grabbing. We could get some... Let's get the rifle leader up here. Give our guys a little bit of a boost, and we'll throw Milan up here to follow as well. I'm going to try and drive these guys right up there, drop, and get out before the enemy has time to hopefully see us with their missiles. Do have a T-80 BV out here creeping up on us right now. This guy back just out of range. Cluster is going to try and get a shot off on that T-80. Assume this will be a miss since he's off the radar now. Doesn't look like we got anything, unfortunately for us. Striker continues to only to barely miss them. Okay, we're gonna bring in HE here. Should have a cluster here in a minute as well. Send these guys after these infantry just because they're out there. Get another HE bomber as well. Bombs away. Should decimate this group. Great job there. Fireball, fireball, fireball. He is gone. Not sure what is being fired here. They got our FV-432, unfortunately. So they got a good group of units out here. We're gonna just try and bomb these guys off the planet. Looks like we do have Milan 2 attached to this FV. T-80 rolling up on our guy right now. Okay, there goes their Ural. Cluster plane is going after the T-80 right now. Bombs away. Let's see if we can get him. Oh, just barely an inch off from killing him. Honestly, we can just send an HE plane to go and clean it up. Let's get him out there and bomb that forest. See if we get lucky here. Yep, we do manage to hit him. Great job there. Challenger engaging this BMP out here. He is a goner. Pops smoke, but it's too late. Rifle leaders are taking heavy fire there. Pull you out of there. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Run back. We will go and drop on these guys. Hopefully knock them off the face of the earth. Striker engaging this T-80 now. That decided to show its face. We get 2 good hits. He's dinged up. Overwhelming fire, it looks like now, hopefully on him. And there goes those infantry now. Let's call in another plane and get rid of this BMP once and for all. Oh, he might be pulling out now. Yep, looks like they're running. Tornado bombs away on that BMP. Oh, maybe even a 2 for 1 if we're lucky. Oh no, it's a tank. We take the BMP out. Fortunately, that last unit just escapes us. Alright, let's get our Milans up in here. Let's let them go to work. We do have some another T-80 out here. Our striker is beginning to engage. Might need to start bolstering our defenses on this side. Looks like they are coming at us with a little bit more. HE plane on the way. Okay, that little double up there should do just fine at finishing them off. We're attacking BMPs that are advancing on us now. Oh, we take out a T-80 actually. We shot over the BMP. Milan 2 engaging this T-80 BV out there now. Here comes artillery as well. That's not ideal. Pull back our units now. Oh, good lord. This is going to be a quick end to our Milan, unfortunately. to run, run, run. I don't think he'll make it here. If we're lucky, he will. Pull up our challengers over here. They should be good to advance. Here comes the tank. T-80 being engaged. If we kill him, that will be the game here. Low on health. Call a jet up after him. Another hit. And there he goes. Another great victory. And our regiment gets it done. 61 to 1 kill ratio there. We just lose one FV-432 transport to that BMP. Unfortunately, got caught out in the open. So yeah, we don't even lose any units for that. Okay, so they are retreating, it looks like. Down to just a few tanks left. So that is really leaving this side open for the taking. Doesn't... Oh, we can actually move up again with our Royal Scots Dragoons. We'll advance with them. And we will... Staffordshire, we will have just rest for now. Can we finish this group off? Who can they... They can't... So this is the problem we're running into now, is if we go after them again, we're now going to have to be facing off against this tank polk as well, which, as we can see, has a lot more health, or sorry, combat percentage readiness at 65, which still isn't great, but I mean, they have this tank complement can definitely mess up our Dragoons Guards, and based off of how the our Queen's Hussars got kind of beaten up with their A and B companies, I'm not sure if risking losing more tanks on this side is super smart as of now until we thin out some more of their numbers. You can see, like, everywhere over here they will have tank superiority until we can kind of separate these groups up. Trying to think of what else we could do here. We may revisit this if we can find a way to separate these groups. We can definitely look into trying to take them out, or finish this group off. Down over here, it looks like they have a BMP group advancing on us alongside a command squad and some Desanti. I'd assume they would bring all these guys if they choose to attack us. How do we match up? Do they have a lot of armor? They have a few T-80s. Compared to our Scots Guards, who've taken a little bit of some damage. We also have our Gurkha, our 1st HQ Armored Division group here, who have some Gurkha rifles, which I believe are some high unit cost for infantry, so pretty decent infantry. Maybe we go at them with our engineers here and our Scots Guards, try and knock back their advancing forces. Okay, what are we looking like if we do this? We call up some artillery. Obviously, they probably have artillery of their own to bring, which they do, as we can see. I believe they do have AA somewhere in this area. There it is. So not the greatest map. Those tanks will definitely do a number on us here. That's what I'm kind of worried about. If we go after this group, though, we can bring our Scots Guards, our Helis, and our artillery. It would be a draw. Slightly different map. But they have a lot of Spetsnaz, which is a little scary. I almost want to bring the Queen's Hussars over here, because a little armor support could go a long way in taking these guys out. How about this group down here? We'd have Panzer Grenadier Battalion versus these tanks. Oof. So the bridges would definitely help our helis more than likely in the long-range fight. But they do still have Tunguskas and Iglas that will absolutely wreck our helis if we let them. But I think maybe we try to do this. I think if we play smart, we can push them back. It looks like they brought quite a bit of some other units. So they brought aircraft, artillery, and the tank polk. Wow. So not the biggest fan of the fact that this, I mean, you know, so assaulting here is going to be hard because we have to get over the bridge, but they have armor superiority, which is going to make it difficult for us to, you know, kind of ward off. If we're lucky, we can try and get these Jaguars to set up a position in here. And depend on our helis here, but I'm not sure how that will go, unfortunately. Our Milans will just get hit by their artillery, so that's what I'm kind of worried about with them. I could attempt to get some air mobile scouts across this river into this area, but I'm not sure if I could see that going over too well, if I'm being brutally honest. See them pretty easily getting chewed up and into. We'll go, we'll get a martyr leader, and we'll try and stick him in that corner there. Our helis are going to be key to taking and holding this bridge. I think maybe we can try and send up some air mobile scouts over here, stuff them in the tree line, and get that bird out of there. Maybe same thing on this side if we're lucky. I don't believe that these guys would be able to get away. I think that they'll get shot down beforehand, but maybe not this one. Okay, I think we'll start it off here. This is going to be an interesting battle. Not sure how this one will go. Problem with the Lynx is they have very low health, so I mean essentially one missile and they're goners. Just got to get the infantry on the ground though and pray that they are good after that. Oh, good lord, the air mobile scouts are just picked apart, unfortunately. Here come their missiles. Hey, we're managing to take out this first initial push by their tanks. Here come the missiles, though. We need to run. Get out of there. Come on. Get. I think that Tunguska will get a second shot off and take him down, unfortunately. Maybe. Oh, maybe not. Alright, so we've taken one zone and we just hit them pretty hard there. Hit some mortars up here. Pull up some more infantry as well. We're going to stuff this tree line full. So they are getting kind of close to this unit out here. Hopefully our Milan can chew apart these infantry units here. Need to take out any iglas, anything like that appears. Hopefully as well before their tanks get a visual on our units here. Okay, good job there, taking out those units. We have stopped the timer. Okay, we need somebody up here ASAP. Their motor struggle is getting a little too close to us. They take out our Milan, unfortunately. Jaguars do secure a hit. Oh no, that's a Jaguar down. Oh, we got lucky. And he misses. Tanks are pouring up near us right now. Need these helis to start going to work to town over here ASAP while our Jaguars attempt to heal. We do lose a munitions vehicle. Need to stall this advance, good lord. Take out those T-80s. There we go. There, down goes one of them. Let's rearm ASAP. Munitions vehicles need to be repaired. We're going to try and land a Chinook down here. It's our best bet right now. Okay, 143 points left for them still. That T-80 down there we took a bit of beating on. Looks like they're firing more artillery again. Seem as though they have recon somewhere in this area, as they are hitting our infantry pretty direct on. Our Chinook is also now supplying, which is awesome. Get these Jaguars hopefully back up and working. We're very lucky we didn't lose any of them. Hopefully this Jaguar over here can get some shots on this guy. Missiles away. 2 good hits there. There we go. We need to strike this convoy now. 2 more missiles on way. Both barely missed, it looks like. Jaguars are lighting it up right now. Another tank gone. Missiles. Oh. These Helms are not the most accurate, unfortunately. Let's get another Chinook over here. Just another supply point. Okay, I mean, I'll take that right there. We're gonna play a Helm over here to just guard this river with them. We do have an Igla over there, so that is something we gotta watch out for. Pull this guy back. Keep sending your tanks at us, please. Thank you. Another T-80 destroyed there. Great job by our guys. Or Iltis up a little bit more. Jaguars engaging again. Need to open up with our missiles now. Take these guys out. Give our Panzer Grenadiers enough time to take them out. There we go. Great job of the Panzer Grenadiers. Pull these guys back now. We got an Igla a little close. What do we got over here? Looks like just a T-80 bouncing back and forth. We'll move this Jaguar back up now, as well as this Lynx. Swap them out. Artillery coming down on where our Jaguar had last fired from. That Igla may have dipped. They're down to 119 points, so we're hitting them hard. A lot of those points are also coming for jets. Let's get this Iltis pulled back here. We're going to reinforce our infantry upper. Panzer Grenadier under attack now. It's the artillery, of course. We got just more T-64s back there. We're going to keep pumping out our Lynx Hell Arms as they come available to us. If we oversaturate their tanks, they struggle to take them out. There we go, good missile shots. One more shot hit, and that should be the end of them. There we go, great job there. Got some BMPs moving up now. Here comes the artillery already. One BMP down. Second missile on the way from the Lynx and the Jaguar. And there we go. Take them out easily. Let's pull our Jaguars back. This artillery is once again opening up on us. Looks like we have some more infantry over here closing in. Try and get these martyrs up. Let's cut these infantry off where they can get too close to the bridge. Pull the infantry back. Links preparing to fire. Get our motors open up on the bridge there. Links engaging another T-60, 108 points. Unfortunately, we missed that missile. And I think he's about to get out of range. Yep, there he goes. Okay, shots out. Let's get these guys away from that area. Looks like they're still coming. We're going to try and set our martyrs up right in this tree line. Doesn't look like, to our knowledge, I have any tanks in that area. Jaguar under attack over here. We need to pop smoke now. Pull these guys back now. They did their job. Bring up more martyrs. Need to keep this tree line locked up tight. Try and get a munitions vehicle up here as well. Jaguar smokes that BMP that was trying to escape. Looks like we got more vehicles out over here. Need to continue. I'm hoping we got that Igla team. I wasn't paying too close of attention. Be nice to know that we took them out. That would be ideal. You know, another air unit destroyed, or AA unit destroyed. Move our Jaguars back up now. BMP's back there, T-80 right there. As we saw, they did have... Pull up some Lynx scouts, get us some close range recon. Oh, get out of there, Gazelle. You gotta run. That Igla's got good range, surprisingly. Being able to hit him from that far. We do know there's another one out there now. Down to 103 points. There's a lot of armor back here. We can take out those Iglas, obviously, with their... they've been doing a good number on them, but I assume they still have quite a few left, unfortunately. As well as the Tunguskas. Pull this guy back. We already know the artillery's going to be following very shortly. Yep, there it is. Oh, maybe. We're actually getting close to our Panzer Grenadiers, it looks like. Shooting long. move them back up now. Let's get more infantry up in the woods here. Hopefully this Lynx is enough to take out this single BMP. There he goes. Great job. Turn these missiles back on. I just didn't want them to waste their shots on something simple as a BMP. We'll let the Lynxes do that work. Get you out of there. Get these guys back up in the air. Let's pull an Iltis. We're going to try and sneak them across the bridge there. Another BMP rolling up now. We miss. Turn these toes off again. Alarm engaging. Boom. There goes the BMP. We're going to bombard this position with our Panzer mortars, as well as buy 3 more. Looks like they may have given up on trying to push this bridge, as we're definitely seeing less activity over here. Okay, round's complete. Let's move. Hopefully we did some damage to something in there. BMP advancing now. 2 missiles on the way towards them. Second one connects. Speed this up a little bit, as this battle's definitely slowed down quite a bit. Artillery pouring in now. Well, looks like they see the Panzer mortars. We're going to have to move them. Come on, boys, run. Let's get our Lynx out of the area. Just kind of got these 3 tanks over here patrolling back and forth for whatever reason. With a boatload of infantry in that area too. Our Martyr's going to move up and engage these units here. Pull the Panzer Grenadiers back since they're a little close to the front line. Creep back up with our Lynx here, but I'm just very worried that they still do have AA. L-arm preparing to engage. Good hit there. That tank is definitely feeling that one. Call up some more links. There goes another T-80 up in flames. Let's try and get an Iltis across the river here. Links. They're going to keep running these tanks in front of our faces. We need to try and take advantage of it. Fortunately, missing shots is not going to do that, so let me make sure we're actually hitting these missile attacks. Here goes another T-80. Great hit there, stunned him. Hopefully that, and the second one is going to connect as well. Oh, we do lose the links there, unfortunately. Something way out there, managed to get a good hit on him. Panzer Grenadiers coming under attack. Looks like enemy recon got their position. Yep, the Resvedka right there. We need to pull back. You need to run all the way back here. We're going to empty out this forest for now. So good job there by the helis. They managed to score a few more tank kills. We did lose one. Oh, good lord. We're under attack by an enemy tank. He does, unfortunately, take out our recon infantry there. But we respond back by taking out a BMP. We get 2 BMPs, actually. Great job there. Great shooting. If this Igla stays still, I will allow the artillery, our mortars, to open up on him. Igla, unfortunately, is in range of that Gazelle we had set up. So he is going to go down. Pull them back slightly for now. The Igla team is seemingly the last one in the area. Maybe we can try and sneak an air mobile scouts right up on the bridge right there if we're lucky. Or right up in this, behind this tree line. Use the tree line as cover. Still just scrambling around with their tanks. We got 23. This is going to make this video way longer than I intended. Thought they'd be a little bit more aggressive and continue to feed them my missiles, but it looks like they called that off. Creep up this infantry. Looks like those tanks are still creeping around. Could try to be sneaky here. I'm not sure how this will go. What's this? We do have a tank out there. See if we can get a shot. Alarm needs to pause. Could get a good shot from the rear here. He pops smoke. That shouldn't have done anything considering he's facing the wrong way, but it did. Panzer mortars are engaging these infantry units now. Hopefully we can get some good hits here and maybe take out these Igla units if we're lucky. Unfortunately, no dice there. Air mobile scouts are on the ground. We're going to move them up now. See if they can spot some targets for us. Here come the Iglas again. Looks like they're just making a run for the open. Okay, motors are away now. Here we go, speed this up a lot. Oh, hits on the Motostrelki. Oh, we got something there. Let's move everybody around. There's their command unit, actually. An MTLB. Looks like we had, for a second there, contact. Looks like some Motostrelki units. We're going to speed this up because they are not playing too aggressive anymore. Let's get another group of our mobile scouts up. We're going to put them in the woods right there. T-80s, they're just bouncing around kind of right now. I mean, I don't know if they think we can't see them in here, but we're going to move our Motostrelki up, or our Martyrs up, sorry, and have them try and get a visual on these Motostrelki and use their guns on them. Light work for them there. Get 2 infantry kills there. So we have some Motostrelki and some Iglas over here now. Should be running low on them, so. Lynx see that T-80. Unfortunately, he pops smoke, so he is able to avoid the attack. More enemy contact out here. Pull these guys back a little bit. Do not need them getting domed up by a... Ooh, okay. Do a visual on a T-80 out here. We will pull our Hell Arms over here. Try and hit this T-80 from both sides. He pops smoke. Ugh. Unfortunate. That Igla, now that he's gone. Okay, we have enemy contact again. Lynx gets a missile off, but he is out of range. Not sure if he may have even gotten a hit there, actually. It's very well. Yeah, he did actually hit him somehow. Look at that. They know we got the Jaguars nearby. They're pulling off the road. There we go. 1 T-80 down. This position is not as nice as it was suddenly. They are able to hit our Jaguar pretty efficiently now. Iglo back there. Let's see if maybe we can get a lucky shot off. Try and take out this transport. Cut off their supply. Alright, that works good. And there goes another T-80 as well. So we'll take that. Infantry are bouncing around again. Continue to pull our guys back as we see that Iglo re-emerge. And we will move them back up as needed. We're actually at an hour and a half on this video right now, so we got to wrap this up. Got about 10 minutes left. There it is. Actually going to pull up a Chinook over here. Let's get these air mobile scouts down in here. We're going to risk this unit landing them close. See if we can bait out some air defense. Okay, air mobiles are down. There's that frickin' Igla again. Pull the links out. Enemy contact again. We've actually lost most of our contacts with them now, it looks like. I'm not sure if they're pulling back or what. There's the MTLB. We can maybe... Let's see. If we creep this guy up, could we get a shot? Looks like we can. Get a missile off. He's retreating. Missiles tracking. 69% chance to hit. 68. Great job. And that is going to give us the zone, it looks like. Yep, it's collapsing in on itself, so that's a good sign. Great job there. That is an enemy command unit destroyed. Let's get this Gazelle up here. Let's finish off those infantry there. And let's snipe that MTLB snub. There we go. Command zone secured. And we have a victory timer suddenly, although it won't be able to outlast the game timer here, unfortunately. Oh, good lord. We cannot hit this MTLB to save our life right now, it would appear. And there goes a... There goes an infantry unit as well as a supply truck. We have a Plima 30mm gun out here in the open, it looks like. AGS-17. Just bouncing around. Oh, they have snuck another command unit in, it looks like. So, we're going to pull the hell arm right back up. If we can, we'll just farm these command units. There you go. Prepare to fire. Hitting the brakes. Aiming. Missile away. Where is he? There he goes. Great job there. And our first Chinook is empty finally. This one, these two over here, I believe, are both fine. And we'll take that zone right back. Some Resvedka out here. More than likely attempting to spot our own infantry. BMP's all over the place out here. Oh, wow. What a snipe there. Call up another Gazelle. Gotta be careful. Oh, we do have a lot of recon gazelles left. I didn't realize that. Their take advances seemingly disappeared. You know that they got an igloo out here nearby, so need to be weary of that. We're gonna try and go after these T-80s over here. They're just gonna be sitting out there with them. Hey, they should be getting ready to engage here. It's gonna pop smoke, no doubt, right away. There's the igloo. We're gonna rotate them around this way. Oh, good lord, they are. He is tracking us for sure. Hit the brakes, try and get a tack off before that igloo turns to engage. And that's probably going to be it. Looks like they have given up for the most part on trying to advance on us. So we finished with 2 zones. Minimal losses, I believe. 1 minute, 9 seconds. Let's just try and get this Plima. There goes the Plima. Oh, we almost get a T-80 right at the end there as well. But unfortunately, we don't. So 114 points of losses for them. We lost Air Mobilized Scouts, Recon Infantry, 2 Martyr 182 Milans, Panzer Grenadier, Lynx 1 Tow Lynx, and another Recon Infantry as well as a Recon Helicopter. But that's going to wrap up this episode, guys. A little bit of a longer one. I did not think that last battle was going to stretch that long. But, I mean, it worked out for us. 31% left for them. I mean, we can even attack again and try to finish them off, to be honest. But that'll be taken care of in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.